Welcome back. This is CoinGraph Market. Here is where we change your crypto journey. Are you sick of keeping an eye on the market all the time? Thanks to our $1,000 to $100,000 trading challenge, you can trade like a pro without having to sit at your computer all day. It only costs $79 a month. You can instantly copy the trades I make. Sign up for Satoshi Swiss and step up your crypto game. Let's take over the world of crypto together. To join, click on the first link in the description below. Now let's get to the movie. XRP is unbelievable, but before this month, Ripple has never been so bullish on the XRP. Experts on Ripple think it may hit its peak this month. On the other hand, why is everyone so excited? What do you expect? There are all the answers in this movie. Let's jump right in. Withdrawal. Let's break this down. When it comes to the ongoing court battles between Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission, John Dent is a well-known supporter of Ripple's cryptocurrency, XRP. He has been very clear about what he thinks. The Securities and Exchange Commission, which is in charge of financial rules in the US, sued Ripple Labs, the company that made XRP, in late 2020. They said that Ripple had broken securities rules by selling XRP currency as an unregistered security, and they sent a complaint to the SEC. The result of this court case brought up a number of questions about XRP's status as a cryptocurrency. Now, Dayton didn't agree with Clayton's view of how XRP was being bought and sold on secondary markets. The Securities and Exchange Commission hid when the case was filed, as Dayton said in his last post about Jay Clayton. People say that Clayton made promises about what XRP is and how it sells, and Denton believes that Clayton lied about these facts. This kind of disagreement shows that Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission don't get along very well. The Stocks and Exchange Commission is still saying that Ripple sold stocks without being registered. Ripple and its supporters, such as Denton, say that the agency has been making things up or giving false information about what XRP is. It looks like Dayton is annoyed by what he thinks are Clayton's XRP comments that aren't true. It shows the heated debate and contrasting points of view regarding the ongoing court case between Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission. It's also an important case because the outcome could have a big effect on not only XRP but also the rules that govern the coin industry in the US as a whole. Recent events in the case between Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission have been very important. One event that stands out is when Judge Alyssa Torres made a very important decision in favor of Ripple. It was her opinion that the sales of XRP tokens on secondary trading sites did not meet the SEC's definition of a securities sale. A long time after it was given, the former head of the Securities and Exchange Commission. It looks like Jay Clayton didn't agree with the court's decision. He didn't seem to agree with the court's decision that the sales of XRP didn't meet the requirements to be called securities transactions. This made him question whether the decision was legal. Even though Clayton ruled in favor of Ripple, it seems that there is still debate about how XRP should be regulated as a security. It's a big point of argument because it keeps people talking and confused about whether XRP is a security. This is very important for Ripple and the Bitcoin market as a whole. I believe the judge decided that the first offering was actually a transaction of securities that happened during the stage of gathering money. The SEC may have lost the Ripple case because of the question of selling on 2nd hand. Was there any stocks involved in that deal? In other cases where the SEC has won, similar facts have been present. We'll keep an eye on that. Clay tried to use the idea of secondary trade to show how Ripple's case was similar to other court cases. His goal was to think of ways that trading XRP was like similar situations in other court cases. To be more specific, he possibly said it was okay to compare how XRP is treated on secondary markets to how other assets are treated in different situations. But John Dayton didn't agree with Clayton's comparison. He made it clear that the idea of secondary deals had nothing to do with the decisions the court made about Terraform and LBRY. At first, Dayton said that these cases were not similar to Ripple's. Dayton pointed out that the stage of making a choice is a very important difference in the legal process. He made it clear that the court made summary judgment decisions in the Terraform and LBRY cases after all the facts were presented. In Ripple's case, however, the court ruled that because the defendant asked the case to be thrown out, the judge had to assume that all the accusations in the complaint were true even though there was no proof. This difference is very important because it shows the different stages of the case and the law requirements. Deaton says it might not be fair or appropriate to compare Ripple's case, which was earlier in the process, to cases where all the evidence had been presented, because the situations are different and judges look at cases more closely at different times of the legal process. How do you feel about that? Will the case end up in court? Do you believe in XRP? What will happen to the price of coins now that Ripple has won? Tell me in the comments. I'd like to know. Many people who work with cryptocurrencies and are interested in Ripple's stock are guessing what might happen to it in the future because of its strong legal defense. You might get scared, so get ready. Between December of last year and now, when it trades at 65 cents, Ripple's value has gone up a lot more than 56 times. What's interesting is that in the business world are even more optimistic about where things could go from here. The fact that Ripple's value has gone up is interesting because it means more people are interested in it, and some people think its value could go up even more. Experts who keep a close eye on these changes are very optimistic about what the future holds for Ripple. This is good news for people who already have XRP or are thinking about investing in it. A lot of the time, this confidence comes from seeing how different businesses use technology and how it works. Ripple is getting more attention and can help people make payments more quickly and cheaply, which may make experts positive about its future. There is always some risk, though, because things can change very quickly in the world of coins. They believe that Ripple's cryptocurrency could do really well during the next bull wave. They think this way for a few main reasons. To begin, the fact that Ripple recently won its court battle with the SIAC is a good sign. This win can give investors a boost. People have faith in Ripple's future, which could lead more people to buy and use the company's coin. The second thing is that central banks and Ripple have been working together closely, just like the big players in the financial business. These agreements could mean that big companies are starting to understand and trust Ripple's technology. That could get more money and attention when the market goes up again. Third, getting listed again on well-known coin exchanges is a big deal. By letting people buy and sell Ripple's cryptocurrency again on these well-known sites, it will get more attention from people who might want to invest. All of these things could make Ripple's cryptocurrency more valuable and famous during the next bull cycle, which is a time when the value of cryptocurrencies rises. That being said, there are never any guarantees when you buy. Gad Crypto, a former user, wrote an analysis that talked about what the token might be used for in the future. They believe there is a good chance that the token will gain a lot of value and reach $7. They made their case based on the idea that the token might act like it did during the 2017 rise. Basically,